at the same time, Chris Paul done been so consistent. Damn, who got a badder bitch? Badder down there. Hey, that's where it's coming down to. That's what it's coming down to.
Papi is hot commodity.
LeBron gets all the blame for super teams.
And that shit's retarded because LeBron's always getting the blame for all the super teams because because he went and joined the Miami Heat, right? LeBron joined Dwayne Wade freaky ass and Chris Bosh lizard ass. And he goddamn
He look like a fucking ostrich.
Yeah, no cap. Chris Bosh look like a goddamn ostrich lizard nigga. That nigga do look like a motherfucking ostrich though. I ain't even gonna cap. But LeBron went and teamed up with them. Whenever he went and teamed up with them, they saying that he ruined basketball. They saying from there on that then you have Kevin Durant that went and played with Steph Curry and the quote-unquote greatest team of all time. And you had all this other bullshit that started happening. So then they're trying to blame LeBron. LeBron, the whole reason why him, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh teamed up was to get through these niggas. Now Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett, them niggas all teamed up. And them niggas was all multiple All-Stars and Hall of Famers and all teamed up to win a ring together back in 08. And that, yeah, y'all gonna say it was all the tail end of their proms and shit. They were all older. So fucking what? That was the reason why LeBron had to goddamn go team up with somebody else to compete with them niggas because LeBron's in Cleveland. LeBron's best goddamn player, other than him, was fucking Mo Williams and shit. Like, that goddamn nigga. We need some motherfucking firepower. I'm trying to goddamn beat the Boston Celtics. I'm trying to beat the Detroit Pistons. I'm trying to beat the goddamn San Antonio Spurs when I do make it to the finals. I'm trying to beat all these star-studded ass teams by myself. And these niggas got multiple players. These niggas got 3, 4, 5 different goddamn options. Now, if they was on a mediocre or bummy ass team, these niggas would be looked at as nice as fuck. But since they're on a championship contender team, they got all these nice ass niggas, bro. But then you expect for me just to sit here with the goddamn little Giants, like the goddamn little JV fucking team, and try to go against the goddamn Monstars every fucking time? Hell no! I need to goddamn team up. If I'm gonna go against the Avengers, I need to goddamn find me some super villains. You feel me? So that nigga went and goddamn found Dwayne Wade freaky ass and goddamn Chris Bosh. Once he found them two, they goddamn all three teamed up. Mike Miller came, added a couple more pieces. Them niggas won some chips, but then they saying that LeBron ruined basketball because they all three teamed up, when the whole reason why they teamed up was to get through these niggas, and they all three teamed up with Doc Rivers' little ugly ass.
So if LeBron was to ever play with Steph, do you think...
Boy! No gap! We went in like...
Do you think that would be fair?
Hell yes, that would be fair, because...
I don't think that would be fair.
How? These niggas are old as fuck.
They're two of the greatest players
of all time, but they both old though.
It don't matter.
But the thing is, all these young...
Who the fuck is fucking with Steph?
Nobody would be able to compete with them niggas. But the Celtics, they got Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday, they got Jaylen Brown, they got Jason Tatum, they got and they got one more. Oh yeah, the ugly bald nigga Derek White. They got 5 niggas that can potentially on any given year be an all-star. So why can't just 2 damn goats goddamn team up together and win us a few? But the only reason why LeBron can't do it is because Kevin Durant already beat him to it. And Kevin Durant did that sucker shit a long time ago, bro.
Everybody says it's sucker shit, but I feel like it's just what is best for him.
Yeah, best for you, nigga, but as long as you want to be looked at as a good ass Scottie Pippen, then a better Scottie Pippen, then that's all you're gonna be looked at is because that nigga the year before he joined them, I'll put in perspective. The reason why the whole world was calling these niggas the best team of all time was because Michael Jordan, the year that they won the ring one of these years, they went 72-10, which was the best record ever in the league. So then these niggas went, Steph Curry and them went and beat that record. They went like 71-9 or something like that and beat the record. But they lost to LeBron 3-1. And LeBron came back and beat their ass with Kyrie. So then Kevin Durant, the next season, goes and joins them. Nigga, you joining a team that already went to the championship, bro. And you joined a team that was goddamn, that just broke the record that's quote unquote considered the best team of all time. And they've already won before you. So then now that you came in and won with them, and you can't win without them, but they won without you, that looks goddamn mighty goddamn pitiful, because now you looking like a goddamn Scottie Pippen. And then people goddamn want to sit here and be like, oh, you a hater. Fuck you, nigga. Because you know, the only reason, like, you dick riding that nigga. That nigga goddamn bald as fuck, got alopecia, he don't even know how to goddamn brush his hair. And that goddamn nigga goddamn, like, yes, he's the best scorer of all time. I never took that away from him. But the thing is, you can't fucking win, nigga. You a glorified TMac. Now, if TMac would have goddamn got Tim Duncan and shit, if they wouldn't have vetoed that trade, then that nigga would have won him a couple rings and he would have been looked at as Kevin Durant. But that nigga didn't. So then the only reason why Kevin Durant is being looked at as better than T-Mac is because he got a couple rings that he didn't even earn. Like that shit, them niggas would have been in the chip with or without him. He didn't make a fucking difference. Yes, he won MVP. So yes, he goddamn was I guess you would say, the best player on the team and shit in the finals. But either way, they was gonna make it to the finals that year. Unless that he would have stayed at OKC. Those were the only niggas that was about to beat Golden State at the time was OKC, and they blew a 3-1 lead to them niggas, and he went to the team that he lost to. Yeah, some sucker shit.
Who do you think made a bigger impact, Chris Paul or Steph Curry?
Damn, that's a hard ass question, because Chris Paul was looked at as point guard for forever, and then it was like 2015 that Steph Curry started to take off, and that Steph Curry started to be looked at as goddamn point guard instead. But damn, that's hard, because the things that Chris Paul does, like Chris Paul is actually a traditional point guard. This nigga actually, well, he doesn't lead the league of all time in assists, but he will soon. But he leads it in steals. So I mean, if Chris Paul plays longer, I mean, and it don't look like that nigga done got bald, slow. That nigga's hamstring goes out every 3 games. So the nigga goddamn don't look like he's gonna be playing not much longer. But I mean, if he can play about 3 more years, he might be the all-time assist leader and shit like that. The nigga's a great leader. Now, the nigga's annoying as fuck. He done got his ass beat a couple times, and don't nobody fucking like him in the league, because he's their boss. He's the leader of the NBA association, and he acts like a bitch. The nigga always got them complaining about rules, and he's always cheating to win and doing shit like that. But one thing is about this nigga is every team he's been on is the young point guard that's behind him or that's in front of him. Now that he's got old, he's such a great mentor that he's changed Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's career. He's changed goddamn Castle's career. He's changing a whole lot of niggas' career by just being with him like a couple years. That's why him going down to San Antonio is the best thing for Wemby, just to be able to get Wemby the ball and teach Wemby how to be a pro and teach Wemby how to be a Hall of Famer. Like, you got the best point guard arguably with you of all time, but Steph Curry, that's a different type of GOAT. Like, that nigga, he just had his first Olympics last year. That nigga goddamn did that GOAT shit. We called on him and we needed him. Damn. But it's like, I'm going to go with Chris Paul, though, because Chris Paul was goddamn doing that shit. Like, yeah, Steph Curry got rings and Chris Paul don't, but it's like Steph Curry's prime. It's like Steph Curry's height of his career and his, like, peak was higher than Chris Paul's, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But Chris Paul's Chris Paul's been doing that shit for so fucking long. You know what I'm saying? Like, consistency. Chris Paul's been doing that shit since he came into the league, and that nigga's still in the league, and he was in the league around LeBron time. So that's another old nigga that we still got barely dinosaur still running around in that motherfucker. So I mean, that's 2 different type of juggernauts though. Like, that's scary. That's hard to say, because Steph Curry, like, I want to say Steph Curry because you know that nigga from the Carolinas. So you know I'm going to be biased with that shit. But at the same time, Chris Paul done been so consistent. Damn, who got a better bitch? Steph Curry's bitch that got battered
got
down
battered,
there.
man.
Hey, that's where it's coming down to. That's what it's coming down to. Cause Steph Curry's bitch, she goddamn then got battered as she got older, which is crazy as fuck. As she done got older, she starting to look better. She aging like wine. No Taylor Port. But then they goddamn got, I don't know who's Chris Paul's wife. Who is Chris Paul's wife? Is Chris Paul even married? Look up Chris Paul's wife real quick. I want to see what she look like. Or is he even married? I've never seen Chris Paul's wife. Now that's the key to goddamn having a successful relationship, especially if you're a celebrity. Is goddamn keeping that shit private. Don't let everybody in your relationship. But is that nigga married? He is? Let me see. What's her name? Let me see what this bitch look like. Damn, he is married. Damn. She got a small ass fucking forehead though. Damn. Yeah, damn. I thought that he would have a better wife than that. Like, she alright, don't get me wrong, but you sure that's his wife? No cap. Damn, Chris Paul, you could have did better than that. That nigga must have found her at Wake Forest or something. I definitely got Steph Curry down. No cap, because that nigga's winning on and off the fucking court. Babyface assassin, Steph Curry, then Chris Paul, but then Magic Johnson. Now that nigga with his financial aids, that nigga been balling. So if I might have my all-time 5 point guards is definitely, it's going to be number 1 Steph Curry, Magic Johnson, Chris Paul. Then you got the rest of them niggas. Fuck it. No cap, you got Allen Iverson. That nigga was hard as fuck. That nigga was hard. You know who AI is? Go. No cap.